From New York, in the heart of Manhattan's colorful television district, it's the Late Night with David Letterman 7th Anniversary Special, featuring highlights from the past 7 years. With Cher, Shirley MacLaine, Madonna, Steve Martin, and Eddie Murphy. Plus, the best of Stupid Pet Tricks, Tony Childs and Al Green, comedian Jerry Seinfeld, and Paul Schaefer with an all-star band. And now, a man who designed all of tonight's costumes, David Letterman.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you of something. If you're just tuning in right now, L.A. Law has been canceled. Thank you very much. This is our 7th anniversary program. Our show has been on the air for 7 years. Now, by way of comparison, 7 years is 3 times longer than the lifespan of any General Electric appliance. So I think you can begin to... Yo! I thought I was in heaven.
Thank you.
Speaking of General Electric, the company that runs NBC now, if you can call it running, and I think there's something seriously wrong. They announced earlier today that they are marketing now a new birth control device with an ice maker. So you know what? Oh, sure, I guess parties, perhaps, that would... We went on the air, let's see, what was the date? February 2nd, 1982. To give you an idea how long ago that was, Elvis was still dead. A lot of things have changed. Thank you very much. Of course, we have a brand new administration in Washington, and this is kind of a silly fantasy, but you like to believe that maybe the new First Family is watching the show tonight, and that would be a lot of fun. I don't think there's much hope that Dan Quayle will be watching the show tonight. I was told that he received a Nintendo system for Christmas, so he's probably busy, hands full with... Did I mention, Paul, L.A. Law has been canceled?
Oh, no!
Yeah, that's right. I was coming to work earlier this morning, and something really touching happened to me in the lobby of this wonderful building here in Midtown Manhattan. Somebody comes up to me, and they said, excuse me, Mr. Letterman, congratulations on 7 years on the air. I think it's a wonderful show. I think you do a great job. Thank you for the many, many hours of entertainment for myself and my family. Handed me then 24 red roses, and really all I could say at that point was, well, thank you very much, Bryant. And so that was how I began my day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be on the air now for an hour and a half. We've got a wonderful program. Please say hello to my good friend and musical director for the last 7 years, Paul Schaefer. Paul, are you over there?
Thank you very much. This is, I gotta say, I played with a lot of bands. This is the swingin'est, most crazy band I've ever played. I had to dress like a clown in order to offset how serious this band is tonight. I'm looking forward to introducing them.
Something very exciting a little bit later.
Absolutely.
That's right. We'll be connecting the dots on his shirt. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here in my right hand tonight's anniversary top 10 list. Tonight's category, top 10 myths and misconceptions about this show. These would be myths, Paul, and misconceptions about the television show.
Some people may not understand exactly what's going on with the show. They may have certain misconceptions.
Exactly. Once again, Paul, you crystallized my thoughts eloquently.
I see.
These would be the top 10 myths and misconceptions about this television show. Here we go, number 10. The show was first hosted by Jack Lord. Well, you see right there, that's not true. Number 9, the whole thing is just a money laundering operation for the Gambino family. No. Number 8, Ed's only function is to laugh at my jokes. See, that's simply not the case. Number 7, Tom Snyder's ashes are in a vase under my desk. We're not sure about that one. Number 6, we get cheap applause by kissing up to our audience. The best damn audience in the world. Oh, stop it. Here, number 5 is an interesting one. Paul's character was originally supposed to be a lot more like the Fonz. That may be true.
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, it's a misconception. Number 4, we rehearse. See, that's... number 3, I've constructed a talk show set in the backyard for my pet chimp Bubbles. There simply is not a shred of truth. Number 2, I'm only kidding when I say GE sucks. And number 1, after 7 years, there are enough highlights to fill a 90-minute show. There you have the top 10. All right. Thank you, boys. Earlier today, when the friendly folks here at NBC offered me the chance to do this primetime special, I said, gosh, I wonder what comedy highlights from the last 7 years we could include in the show tonight. So, after a really heavy lunch, here now are the ones I selected.
Well, I think that the underlying premise of that question, of course, Tom, is one of qualifications. And age is not really what's important here. It's a matter of experience. And believe me, I have as much experience, if not more, than many people who are actually older than I am.
I know what you're getting at, Mr. Letterman, and let me tell you something. I know Johnny Carson. I've watched Johnny Carson. And you are no Johnny Carson.
It's Biff. Can I speak to you a second?
Will you people leave me alone? This is an experiment, damn it. The stuff on the right side is tingling. It's tingling. Do you know what that means? It's working. That's what that means.
Dave, that's great, but you've got a show to do.
To hell with the show. This is science. General Electric took over NBC and all of its broadcasting properties, and they started making cutbacks left and right. But fortunately, I must say, we've been very lucky here. It hasn't actually affected us too badly. Excellent. Is that the camera, Hal? All right. Hang on a second. This will just take a second. No, we've been very lucky, and they're actually not bad to work with. Of course, there have been kind of day-to-day little things that... There. Is that better, Hal?
Finally, I found someone that helps me put oil on my body.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I know I have the trouble. That one spot way back down there on my back, I can never get to that.
Oh, I know. You practically have to be a contortionist to put on the oil yourself, you know?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Peter. And Arnold, seriously, thank you very much. I'm sorry about the chair. They were supposed to fix it yesterday.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Bugle. Oh, geez, I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I know it's not mine. I think it's probably just a prop.
Dave,
oh, hi, Biff. Sure, what?
This is an instrument.
The bugle is yours?
It actually belongs to me.
No kidding. I didn't know you played the bugle.
Oh, I've messed around a few times in my life.
Really? Well,
oh, yeah.
Would you like to play a little something for us tonight?
Well, I'm not that good, Dave.
Oh, now I bet you're just being modest. Come on, give it a shot, will you?
If you insist,
Okay,
if you insist.
Great. This would be
Paul,
exciting.
Paul.
Biff Henderson, one of our stage
Let's
managers.
have a little of that old devil moon.
Old Devil Moon.
And make it swing.
All right, here we go. Biff Henderson. This will be great. Excuse me, Biff, you're... We have a greeter in the green room. In fact, it's Jerry Vale.
Vale, can you just take
Oh, some photos are being taken now. This will be nice. See, I don't think that there's a show anywhere in the world that offers Jerry Vale. Just ride the bike around a little.
Ride the bike
Yeah,
a little
show
now?
us a little. Show us.
I'd love to take a little ride.
Are you making deliveries now or just riding for your own
No, I just
pleasure?
ride recreationally. This is
All right, Paul, this is great. Be very
sort
careful.
of like a little recess.
All right, all right.
From
Paul
school.
Schaefer on his bicycle, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a... There he goes. Should we check in on Steve once more? All right, Stephen is upstairs.
Hey, Dave, I was just curious. Is there any way I can get MTV on this, this TV?
Actually, Steve, that's just a monitor, and all you can get on that is our show.
Oh, that's okay.
Dear Dave, when was the last time you and Paul Schaefer had a fight, and what was it about, and who won? Just wanting to know Ben Bates. Let's see. When was the last time Paul and I had a fight, and what was it about? Okay, I think it was just about a week ago, and I think it was because Paul wanted to do a band solo, and I wouldn't let him do it.
Okay, now let's see what Paul predicted you would say. He said, wouldn't let him do a band solo.
I think it's just an old disconnected fuse box. Is that what it is, Biff, right over there?
Yeah, right, Dave.
I think it's just an old fuse box or something.
That's all it is. It's just an old fuse box.
Yeah.
You know what, Dave? As a matter of fact, I don't even believe this thing is hooked up.
No, I don't think so either. Just an old, not really anything there. Oh, my God. All right, let's bring him out here. Ladies and gentlemen, another late night first. It's the late night Tiger Cam. Turn him loose, boys. Oh, my, what a beautiful... Well, here's a fast-moving action toy that brings the excitement of daytime television talk shows right into your own home. It's the Oprah and Donahue racing set. Here's how it works. Let's turn it on. There they go. We'll gasp and cheer as they tear through the studio audience, chasing down questions and each other. Paul, do you have a little music to kick off Supermarket Finds with?
How about it, gang? For Welsh superstar Tom Jones, everybody. Come on.
Supermarket finds, forget your cash, leave them all behind. It's just up and pure, it's truly the kind. Supermarket finds, he's gonna blow your mind. With those supermarket finds.
Okay, that's pretty much how this works. We're going to do a commercial, and then we'll be right back. Thank you, folks, for being here. Welcome back to the program. Ladies and gentlemen, we are lucky enough tonight to have helping us celebrate our 7 years on the air, the Goodyear Airship Enterprise. Airship, of course, means blimp. It is 192 feet long. Oh, there it is, somewhere over the Persian Gulf, I believe. It's being piloted by Captain Drew Marshall, and they will be helping us celebrate all night long, and we certainly are greatly appreciative. Oh, wait a minute, we're getting a little message. Close enough, we'll take what we can get. Ladies and gentlemen, something we've been doing over the last 7 years, one night a week, is answering some of our viewer mail. We have assembled now. I'm sorry, did I miss a meeting? That's the viewer mail theme, ladies and gentlemen. The unmistakable viewer mail theme tells us it's time now for viewer mail. Time now for another meeting. All right. Letter number 1, actual letters, ladies and gentlemen, from actual viewers. Here we go. Dear Dave, what's the longest you've ever gone without sleep before doing a show? Sincerely, R. Alders, Annapolis, Maryland. Well, let me think here. R. I would say it's about 8-10 months.
Wow,
Thank you for writing in.
Hold it a minute.
Letter number 2. Dear Dave, what...
Hold it a second.
Yes, Paul?
You're saying you went 10 months without sleep?
Without what?
Without sleep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gosh almighty, I was thinking of something else. Boy, is my face red now. But you should have seen it then. Here we go. Letter number 2. Letter number 2. Dear Dave, what the hell are you going to do in a movie? Act? Concerned Leanne and Patrick Deasy, St. Charles, Illinois. Well, kids, it just so happens that I have already been in a motion picture, and it's a movie that millions of people have watched and enjoyed. Show them a clip of that film. Do we have that? Go ahead and roll that, will you, please? Letter number 3. Dear Dave, why is it you wear wrestling shoes? I think you should wear some baseball or bowling shoes, or perhaps some fishing boots sometime. Your bud, Ted Johnson, Chico, California. Good question, Ted. I'll tell you the truth, there's no deep secret here. It's just that I find that the kind of shoe a little more comfortable. Although it seems to me there was one night on the show, they actually came in pretty handy.
It's a real pleasure to introduce a true living legend and one of Hollywood's all-time best. We're thrilled she's here tonight, Miss Betty Davis. Oh, okay, great. Betty, I got a great idea. What do you say? I get a mat out here, and we'll do some wrestling, and I'll try and take you down 2 or 3 falls. Collegiate rules, okay?
Well, all right. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
And wrestle.
She was, I think she was really a good sport that night, don't you, Paul?
She was lovely.
She was not injured. She had the wind knocked out of her, but
Just
not
a
really.
little bit, yeah.
Not really hurt.
Very nice.
Letter number 4. Dear Dave, if you could invite any 3 people in the history of the world to your dinner party, who would they be and why? Ken Levy. This is a fascinating question and something I've thought about often. Gosh, I wonder what that would be like if I would invite any 3 people in history. Probably be like this phony
Really
videotape.
glad you guys could make it here tonight. This is a big thrill for me. I really appreciate it.
After all this, Mr. Letterman,
Well.
you service this from Bojangles Chicken?
I, too, am dumbfounded at this wretched repast.
Guess again, pal, it's free food. What do you care? If you don't like it, get a cab, hit the road, take a hike, okay? Deadbeats.
Hey, Dave. All the more for us, huh?
That's what that would be like. That would be like exactly. Letter number 5. Letter number 5, our final offering of the evening. Letter number 5. Dear Dave, I have never been to New York, but will be vacationing there in the spring. While I am there, I would feel honored if I could get a chance to get a glimpse of one of my contemporary heroes, David Letterman. Well, isn't that nice? Sincerely, Michael Neerman, Marquette University. Well, sure, Michael. You can have that chance. And believe me, it's only costing you $2. $2 a shot, and for my money, there is no better bargain in town. Here's what you can look forward to when you visit New York.
Keep your eyes at the far end of the hallway. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Everyone look down to the far end of the hallway, right down there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone look down. Thank you.
We'll do another commercial, and Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, by the way, L.A. Law has not been canceled. It's just that the one they had ready to go this week was not all that good. This is something we've been doing once or twice every 2 or 3 months since we first went on the air. This is Stupid Pet Tricks. Cute little animals and their cute little owners doing silly little tricks. Let me remind you of something. This is only an exhibition. This is not a competition. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, please, no wagering. Here we go. Do we have a Sherry Lewis with us this evening? Sherry, are you back there? Oh, my God. Hi, Sherry.
Hi there.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
Where are you from, Sherry?
I'm from Kenai, Alaska.
And how long have you been raising Black Angus?
He's 7 years old now.
What kind of dog is this?
St. Bernard, Husky, and German Shepherd.
This is an enormous animal, isn't it?
Yes.
How much does he weigh?
About 110 pounds.
110. And what is his name?
Goliath.
Hello, Goliath. How are you?
How do you do? Hi. Hello. Well, you could use a mint.
Okay, and you and Goliath are going to do what?
We'll just play with this Jack-in-the-Box with your help.
Play with the Jack and... Okay, and it's a child's toy? What can I do for you?
I just want to put it on the floor and have you turn the handle on it.
Okay, so I'll... let me put these over here. Would you like some music, or I guess we have our music right here?
I think we're okay. And turn it clockwise and turn it sort of slowly.
Turn it clockwise and slowly.
And a little slowly.
All right, and this is one of his favorite little toys?
Look. Goliath.
Here we go, Goliath. Get ready, buddy.
Right here.
Let me unbutton my jacket here so I can absorb all the blood if there's trouble.
Goliath.
Goliath, we're over here, buddy.
Go ahead and turn it now. He'll be all right.
Did you hear about L.A. Law, by the way? It's not been canceled. It just wasn't very good this week. Here we go. Goliath, buddy.
Go ahead.
Goliath.
Right there.
Look at this, Goliath.
Goliath. I don't know what
Something wonderful is about to happen. Am I turning it the wrong way?
No, go ahead.
What's she looking at, by the way?
Oh, no.
Oh, I see. It's the lady in the third row. Here we go. Come on, Goliath. Here we go, Goliath. Come on.
Right there.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this your dog? Oh, no. Goliath is growling.
I think he's upset about the guy.
A completely different trick, but let's try it.
Different, sure.
Here we go, Goliath.
Like it.
Down here, buddy. Goliath. Goliath. Come on, buddy. Goliath has been into the brandy. Here we go. Goliath, look at this. Whoa, look at that. Did you see that? Hi.
It's okay.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. Obviously, he's distracted. And is there anything we can do?
I don't know.
Give him a couple of sedatives. Come back later.
We'll try it.
All right. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Bye, Goliath. Seventh anniversary, Paul.
Nothing but the top.
That's right.
Creme de la creme.
We have a couple of minutes now. How do you like the jacket? Who's our next guest? Is there somebody back there with an animal? Come on out if you're back there. Hi. And your name is?
Candy Booker.
Candy Booker. Nice to see you, Candy. Where are you from?
Bloomfield Hills, Michigan.
Lovely part of the country, isn't it?
It's great.
But cold this time of year.
Not this time of year. Unusual warm January.
Oh, really? You're having a... Oh, well, congratulations. Yeah. And good luck to you and everybody back there. And this is your dog right here?
Uh-huh, Argus.
Uh-huh. And Argus is what kind of animal?
Well, he's a mutt. His mother's a golden retriever.
Mm-hmm. And his father was obviously not a golden retriever. something from a yard down the block or so. And is Argus intimidated by the performance of the last act?
He might. I hope not.
Okay. What is Argus going to do tonight?
He picks up 3 tennis balls in his mouth.
Okay, Argus. You ready for that, buddy? Argus will pick up 3 tennis balls in his mouth. Music, anything? Candy?
Whatever your heart desires.
I'd like to go home early if I could. So, let's, what, a little drum roll might be nice?
That's great.
Okay, Argus, here you go. Picking up 3 tennis balls in his mouth.
Go ahead, Marty.
Okay. I bet he's good on skates, isn't he? 1, 2, 2, 2. There's two. There. Yeah! Turn around, Argus. Argus, here it is in slow motion instant replay. There's your wonderful dog, Argus. There we go. 1, 2. Nice going. Thank you, Argus. Thanks for coming up. Have a good trip back to Michigan. Thank you, Candy. Nice to see you. Bye-bye. That's the good thing about dog lips. They expand to almost any shape or size. Do we have another one back there? Mr. or Mrs. Ma'am or Sir, come on out. Hi. What is your name?
Michael Greco.
Michael Greco. Nice to see you, Michael. Come on down here. Where are you from, Mike?
Rockland County, New York.
Uh-huh. All right. And this is your dog?
Augie.
Augie. What kind of dog is Augie?
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd and a little something else. He's essentially a
I think
mutt.
Labrador Retriever.
And maybe a little Cocker Spaniel?
One ear's up, one's down.
Maybe a little poodle. What will Augie do here tonight? I noticed you brought your own dairy products out.
We're going to give Augie some milk.
Augie with some milk. All right, how do we do that?
She's going to drink it out of my mouth.
Going to drink it out of your mouth. You may want to put the kids to bed about now. Okay, what can we do for you?
Paul has to hold Augie.
Paul, hold Augie for us. Do you mind? Augie, this is Paul. Paul, this is Augie.
Thrilled, then.
Okay. and what do you do? Just lie down, or?
I'm going to lie down, and you're going to pour the milk all the way to the top.
Okay, all right. You know you've done this at parties, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, go ahead and lie down. All right, now, I just pour it right in.
Magic trick, Augie.
It's a magic trick, Augie. Here we go. Lay down. I fill up your mouth. I'll be very careful, because I don't want to ruin your tie. Yeah, that's a beauty.
Hey.
Good. Here we go. Fill it all the way up? Okay, there you go. All right, here we go. Nicely done, Paul. There we go. Well, thank you very much. Nice to see you. Bye-bye. There you go. We have to do a commercial. We'll be right back.
Unknown subjects.
Thank you, boys. Thank you very much. Paul Schaefer and the band. And something very nice in a matter of moments coming from Paul and all of the folks in the band. By the way, if you'd like Augie the dog to come to your home and drink from your mouth, just contact your local NBC station and let them know. When deciding on which guests we would like to have on our program every night, we look for what I like to call the 3 Bs, brains, beauty, and personality. So here now is a collection of some of the wonderful guests we've been lucky enough to have on our show.
How you doing? Before, and I'll say it again, this is the stupidest show I've... Another 5 years, you should get a Nobel Prize for this.
You ever get knocked out?
You know, no.
You can be knocked out and walk around. Did you know you can walk around knocked out?
You can also host a show knocked out. Did they make good pets?
They make great pets. The only problem is they outlive the family dog.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Gee, how would that happen?
You've never been a big star in the movies. There are no big stars. No, you're a very big star. Very late at night when no one's up. You are.
3 years old. How tall are you, Danny?
Just tall.
Of course I mean that. It is nice to meet you, and it's nice to...
delightful and charming.
Well, if you'd shut up, we'd find out. This represents one of the fleet of your new shuttle service from here to where?
Where did you get that, by the way? Did they send it? What?
Yeah,
it is pretty nice, I have to tell you. I have to look at it for the first time.
Watch this, Don. Whoa, my God!
David,
Nice meeting
I'm so glad you met. You know what? You're the kind of guy I'd like to have as my friend. I'd like to call you up on Wednesday nights and say, you watching Dynasty? You know? Nice guy. Nice guy.
Okay, try and get the number. What is the deal? What the hell is there anything really Corinthian leather? Is that anything? It's just...
They found a leather that was very pliable, very soft, and very durable. And so Corinthian.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But does it mean anything?
Nothing.
Yeah. It's quite exotic, some of the food, right?
I had last week the nose of a deer, the paw of a bear. I had a... have you ever had the hump of a camel?
No, I've never had the hump of a camel.
I didn't think so.
But I must say, when I was younger, I was pretty good. So you and I ought to hang around together. We look... I mean, don't we look like guys that you'd see hanging around together?
Absolutely.
Would you like to hang around with me?
Nope.
Could you see over the steering wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the policeman stopped you. How did you know there was a policeman following you?
I saw the lights.
You saw the lights in the mirror. Now, did you know immediately what to do when you saw the police? Yeah, so what did you do then?
I pulled over.
Do you think that there is a heaven? You probably do, or you wouldn't have done this project.
I don't know for sure.
Not for sure, yeah.
What do you think?
Oh,
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, probably, yeah. No, yeah, I do. Just
yeah.
Yeah, like a really big gymnasium.
That's right.
Yeah.
How do you see yourself there?
Oh, with really bad seats.
You can feel it. It's like a little, like a little bosom or something. Feel that.
This is your idea of a little bosom?
Well,
Are you interested in your past lives? Do you want to talk about that?
The only thing, as far as past lives go, I vaguely have a feeling that at one point I delivered a pizza to the Eisenhowers.
Dribble the ball. Do that behind the back. Can you do that?
Come on.
Get past him, Hank.
Come on.
Turn around.
Come on, Hank.
Oh!
It is Schwarzenegger.
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 Actually, in Austria, they pronounce it Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, so just to confuse you a little bit.
Yeah. Does the name mean something?
It means black plowman.
Black plowman?
Plowman, yeah.
Wow. Tell me about the wedding and your relationship with the Kennedy family.
What do you want to know?
Well, now, how do they feel about having a black plowman in the group? We have samples here of some hot dogs from various clubs. Let's see what we have.
These are...
Oh, thank God, they're labeled. We're in luck, Paul. They've labeled them for us. Okay, what's the purpose of this little demonstration?
I thought that I would never want to do this show with you.
Now, why? Now, let's explore this a little. Why? Because you thought I was...
Yeah? Sandy, why don't you go get your chair down there? Now, offer your hand to Sandy. Offer your hand to the lady like a gentleman.
She's gonna leap at me and pull a vein out of my neck and kill me.
No, all right, forget it. Stand up here. Well, stand here.
Maybe you'll get some, maybe you
just a
won't.
Well, stand here. That's right. Pour a little bit in Sandy's glass quietly. Horn?
I adopted the little darling. You know, for me personally, one of the best things about doing this show is every night I get to hear the gentlemen in our band, and I would like to take a second here to introduce them to you. Our drummer, Mr. Anton Fig. Anton, thank you for everything. Our bass player, Will Lee. Will, good to see you, sir. Our guitarist, Sid McGinnis. Thanks for everything, Sid. And, of course, once again, Paul Schaefer. Paul, thanks for everything.
Thank you very much. It is my pleasure to introduce, I think, the greatest band I could possibly imagine playing with. Over here, the horn section, unbelievable. From the Tower of Power, it's Greg Adams, Lee Thornburg, Stephen Kupka, Steve Grobe, and Emilio Castillo, the Tower of Power horns. Let's hear it for them. Yeah. Next to them, a cat who it is my extreme pleasure and honor to play with every week when he comes and sits in with our band. Now he's got his own show. We don't see him as much as we'd like to. We got him here. He's ours, Mr. David Sanborn. We got him tonight. On their guitar, a master, truly a living legend of the guitar. You know who it is. Carlos Santana, everybody. Thank you for being here, Carlos. Thanks a lot. And another master, a great master, the master of Latin percussion. How about it, gang, for Mr. Tito Puente. To my right, my own musical guru, the greatest piano player I've ever heard, McCoy Tyner, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce the singers to you, which we have assembled this evening. This is the gal who sang the national anthem, He's a Rebel. What more do I have to say? The Queen of Soul, Miss Darlene Love. Next to her, a gal who can sing absolutely anything, and often does, the impeccable Miss Patty Austin, ladies and gentlemen. And the girl who came to me in rehearsal yesterday and said, it's nice to be back, and she meant it. The ever-rocking Grammy nominee, Miss Melissa Etheridge, ladies and gentlemen. David, back to you.
Paul, originally everybody was going to be in a red suit. What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
One of us got the call.
Well, I appreciate it, Carlos. Thanks anyway. We have had wonderful music on this program for the last 7 years, and tonight is certainly no exception. I think you're going to enjoy this. Al Green has been making great music for 22 years, and Tony Childs has been nominated for 2 Grammys for her first record. Al Green has written many big hits, and one of the biggest, of course, is Let's Stay Together. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tony Childs and Al Green. Kids!
Loving you well. One, two, three, four. So in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me.
back with the second half kickoff of the 1989 Orange Bowl, right after this word from Little Debbie's Snack Cake. By the way, I don't wear this uniform because I belong to any branch of the armed forces. I wear it because it makes me look good. Damn good.
Welcome back to the show. Nice job, Paul. Very nice. You know, one of the things that we really feel very strongly about is taking our cameras out of the studio to get a look at the world around us. And by the way, we only feel strongly about this if the weather is really nice. So, let's now take a look at some of those efforts from past remote videotape excursions.
I want this office when guys like Robert Wright, the head of the GE company, and those people, and the people from programming here at NBC, and if Donald Trump would ever come up here, I want them to leave trembling. How big is Don's office?
Much bigger than this. The sizes and everything, is it?
What are we talking about?
Are you Colleen Boyle?
Yes.
Did you write this letter, Colleen? You have a lovely room. You have a nice room.
You didn't go in my room.
We were in your room. Ask me a question about your
room. You didn't go in, like, and see my...
Listen, this guy right here was sitting on your bed. Ooh. Change the sheet as soon as you can.
Past, present, future. Which one do you want?
Past? Let's go right to the future.
All righty.
Boy, look at the big stack of future cards.
Yeah. Pull one card, any card you want. Ah, wow.
Oh, geez. This is the worst possible thing that could have happened.
Card you could have had.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
No, I know we're a little late, and I see that the ceramics class has actually started.
Yes.
I would like to make a gift for a friend of mine, Tom Brokaw. He works with me at NBC. And what I had in mind is a big ceramic monkey.
How big is that goose, you suppose? How tall is that?
Oh, I guess it's close to 3 feet.
3 feet?
I've made monkeys nearly twice that size.
Yeah?
Oh, show me some of the stuff. What's this do?
Oh, God! Oh, you're right, Molly. Oh, jeez. That's incredible. Are you married?
No.
Have you been married?
No.
What do you weigh? I weigh 175.
Isn't that a bit light for 6'2"? I'm just asking.
You know, the strongest alloys in the world, the strongest material conceived by mankind since the beginning of time is carbon fiber.
What are you, carbon fiber? Lightweight, that's what you were going to tell me.
And it has 5 times the strength of steel.
So you have 5 times the strength of steel.
Well, I didn't want to come right out and say that. I walked around my junior year in high school with a face about 1.5 times. Sorry, Dave. All right, so you're going to...
We have some Xerox copies of other people's palms.
This is Brant Gumbel's, and what do you see there?
Financial difficulty.
Oh, excuse me.
It's a little like Ricky Henderson. Oh, look at that. Curveball again. Hey, could you knock off the vacuuming? Thank you.
Here we go. Ready?
That was wonderful.
Just with a little authority. Close the windows. Here. You got to flip your wrist.
Yeah!
Terrific.
I want to do more.
Let me take a look at you.
Here, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
After you check my throat like that, pull out the stick and say, "Ooh, you're a quart low." It'll be a lot of fun.
All right, good. So just open your mouth for me now. Good. And say, ah.
Very good.
Ah.
Good. Once again.
Ah. Mr. Letterman looks like you're about a quart low.
I say E.
Say what?
E.
E. I'm not going to say that.
You get a good look down in your ear now.
Mm-hmm.
And using the microscope, I can see your ear now.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Good. Everything else nice and clear on this side. Oh, good. Don't make it nervous.
In your childhood, it shows that you felt at times that you was living in two worlds.
That's right. You know why? I was raised by poodles. That's the truth. Who are those women out there, by the way?
Neighbors.
I'll get rid of them. Hey. Excuse me.
Keep it moving. Come on, get up. Hit the road, will you? No, seriously, pack up and ride.
Do me a favor. Let's work with this now. Put your hands on this.
I'm like,
Put your hands on there.
yeah?
All right. Now, what are we getting here?
What do you want to get out of it?
I don't know. Is this part of it?
No.
What is this?
This is a lamp.
Oh. Now, do you do this kind of thing with Don?
No, I don't. I've never done this with a client before. I've never put one of these on.
Really?
No, really.
It just goes on your hand there.
In here?
Yeah.
Do my fingers go anywhere?
Well, that's fine. Just like that. Ready?
I don't want to play goalie. Please.
Oh, that's a good shot.
You only get one.
We have to pause once again, this time for station identification. We'll be right back with more of our 7th anniversary show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lauren Bacall.
Hi, Chris. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not Lauren Bacall at all. I'm sorry. Well, that's Chris Elliott. How you doing?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That'll, you're going to edit that out,
Oh,
though,
sure.
right?
It's probably just a typo in the rundown, yeah.
Okay, because my family's watching tonight.
Oh,
And
sure.
I don't want them to be confused.
We'll take care of that. What can we do for you tonight?
Well, Dave, I just really came out to wish you a happy anniversary.
Thank you very
7th
much.
anniversary.
That's right.
And, you know, I think 7 is the perfect number to go off on, too. And I think you're making the right decision, and I don't think you should be bitter. I think you should be proud that the thing lasted as long as it did.
Well, you know, Chris, we're not going off the air.
Because when you look at shows like Miami Vice, you know, they were hip for a while, too. And then now, when I watch that show, I just want to kick the set in. And,
Chris, have you...
You don't want that to happen to your show.
Have you been working with paint thinner lately?
Yeah, I have. Why?
Nothing. A wild guess.
Dave, I have something to give you if I could.
Well, that's very generous of you. Oh, my gosh, this is beautiful.
For 7 years, you've given me so much, I wanted to give something back to you.
That's very sweet of you.
I know you'll like this. This is a chocolate layer canned ham cake. There you go, right there. That is 7. Let me just light that for you.
Thank you very much. That means a great deal to me.
Good.
Thank you.
Now, you can eat ham, can't you?
Oh, sure, I can eat ham, but I think probably in this case I won't.
Well, just eat around it then.
Yeah, okay, great. Well, thank you very much.
You know, now maybe you can help me with a little quandary that I have, Dave, something that I've been wrestling with for the last couple of days. Should I ride out your coattails down to the bitter end here, or should I hop the next flight out to the coast and start sucking up to Pat Sajak?
Chris Elliott, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's good to see you. Give my best to Peter. Thank you. Chris Elliott.
A living legend and a Tony Award winner, Miss Lauren Bacall.
How about that, Paul? It wasn't Lauren Bacall at all. No, it was Chris Elliott. Well, the question is, what is funny? According to the dictionary, it is a cone-shaped utensil with a small hole at the apex. Not really much help there, is it? Anyway, here now are some funny or odd moments from things that we've attempted on this program over the last 7 years.
Where are you from, Jerry?
I'm from Yugoslavia.
Oh, how about this weather we've been having, huh?
Oh, beautiful.
I can tell you that about this. Just put a little...
Moisten.
No, more you put
Let's take a look at the luggage. What do you, I tell you what do you guys get on this thing and ride around on there a little bit?
Hey, look, it's toast!
Would somebody return their toast? There you go, sir. It's time for small town news. Paul, excuse me, Paul, do you have any accompanying music here for small town news? Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Paul. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. We're out of time.
Can I do a storm?
Jesus. Have you done the weather yet, Al?
We're about to do the weather.
Oh, good. I want to do the weather.
You want to do the weather?
I would love to do the weather.
You know, I can't tell you how much. There's a storm coming up.
So, yeah, that's the storm they're talking about. And this thing in Chicago, like yesterday, this storm, the one that Al just showed you, had like hail size of grapefruit, and it was killing people. It killed like 100 people. So this weekend, just stay indoors. All right, thanks a lot, Al. And now back to Regis and Kathy Lee. Bye, kids. Bye, thanks, Al. Can you see my office from where you are?
You know, as a matter of fact, that is an interesting thing, because I have this corner office, and your office is that corner up there on 50th Street. If I look out, I can see your assistant, Lori Diamond, waving.
Whoa!
Isn't that neat? There she is. Hi, Lori.
I'll tell you what, I'll pay for your wash if you try and oversuds one of the machines.
Oh, my God.
What do you think, Phil? Should I do that one or not?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hold it.
What is it called?
Who was that?
It's my cue card boy, Phil.
Before you know it, you're going to be bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
You don't trust me?
Well, no, it's just that I would like to get this thing out of my vein and get on with my life.
Shirley, will you do me a favor before this procedure is completed?
Yes.
Will you give me a gentle kiss on the forehead?
Oh, certainly. But first, raise your arm.
Right, just right here on the... Oh, thank you.
Raise your arm now. Raise your arm. Just hold that. I'm going to put a dressing on your arm.
A little dressing on my arm. I'd like the creamy Italian, please. We have another audience. It's at Parking Lot C out in Shea Stadium, and they're watching tonight's program on the Diamond Vision screen out there. Paul, Hal, can we take a look and see what's going on out there? This is really... Yeah, thank you very much. Let's take a look. Here it is. Oh, that's beautiful. The Calvert DeForest Pan-American Goodwill Tour. Are you excited about the trip?
Oh, fabulous!
How are you doing, sir?
So, David.
Yeah. When we return, we have a little something from the Blimp and also Jerry Seinfeld. Come on back, folks. Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. And the Sound of Music Chorale asking the question, my favorite things? Did we mention Tito Puente is here tonight? I think we have kind of a surprise here. We're going back to the Blimp. Enterprise is the name of the airship, piloted by Drew Marshall. And I understand now they are high above the Orange Bowl in Miami, Florida. And we have a presentation. Oh, isn't that nice? That's the Miami Senior High School Marching Band, also known as the $1 Million Band, 165 members strong, and their director is Victor Lopez. And they're obviously, goes from Dave to, what is this? Oh, isn't that sweet? and dotting the I in Bite Me is senior drum major Joey Klukar, and a thrill that will stay with him the rest of his life. Did I mention Tito Puente? Did anybody? Our next guest is a very funny and talented writer and comedian who made his first appearance on our 60th program, which was back in May of 1982. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to tonight's festivities, Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry, come on out.
So I get in this cab to come down here. One of these guys that's so, I don't know what, these guys that accelerate to the red light. Do you know this type of cab driver? You're sitting in the back seat. The funny thing to me, for some reason in New York, you don't get nervous. You know, he's flying around the road. Your life is on the line. You're watching it like it's happening on television for some reason. Got that glass partition, you're thinking, boy, that looked dangerous. I wouldn't try that in my car. I've never seen an old lady jump straight up like that, have you? They really have a lot of spring at that age. I think the dumbest thing you can think in the back of a taxi cab is, well, the man knows what he's doing. He's driving a little fast, a little recklessly perhaps, but after all, he's a professional. He's got a cab driver's license. I can see it right there. I don't even know what it takes to get a cab driver's license. I think all you need is a face. This seems to be their big qualification. And a name with like 8 consonants in a row. Have you ever checked out some of the letters in these names? The O with the line through it. Personal favorite of mine. What planet is that from? You need a chart of the elements if you want to report the guy. Yes, officer, his name was Amal, and then the symbol for boron. No, it was not manganese. I had the periodic chart with me at the time. But I'm from Long Island. That's where I grew up. Thank you very much, please. My parents just moved to Florida. Last year, they didn't want to move to Florida, but they're in their 60s, and that's the law. They've got those leisure police. Come on, Pop, get the golf club, get in the back. Drop the snow shovel right there. Talk about, you know, the other end of the spectrum in driving. Florida, you know, the old people, they drive very slow. They sit very low. This is their motto. It should be the state flag. Drive slow, sit low. Just a picture of a steering wheel with a hat and 2 knuckles on it. Of course, that left turn signal on from when he left the house that morning. It's a legal turn in Florida. It's known as an eventual left. Sorry, officer, but I signaled for that in 1979. I love to see my folks, especially my mom, although we don't share a lot of common interests. I love my mom. We're very close, but she likes to go to the wallpaper store. This is a fascinating, interesting place for her. There's just not a lot for me. Do you ever go to these stores with your parents and you just get so bored that your body starts to kind of drag, and you're like Gumby or something. I don't know what happens there. I'm losing calcium. I'm just, and you're following her around the store. Mom, can we go? Mom, they don't have it. Mom, the guy, he talked to the other guy. They don't have it. You know that... Of course, when you're a little kid and you get bored in these places, you can't even support your body weight. You have to just lie down wherever you are. You ever see little kids do this? They walk into a bank. Oh, I can't handle this. They go right out on the floor. It's spread eagle. And the parents try and pick him up with the one arm, and the kid just keeps spinning around. Would you get up? You are embarrassing me, young man. The other great thing about seeing my mom is she does my laundry. I like that. I don't like doing laundry. Only clothes enjoy the laundry because the washing machine is the nightclub of clothes. It is. It's dark, bubbles happening. They're all kind of dancing around in there. Shirt grabs the underwear. Come on, babe, let's go. You come by, you open up the lid, and they all... Socks hate their lives. We know that. They're in the shoes with stinky feet, the boring drawers. The dryer is their only chance to escape, and they all know it. The night before, in the hamper, they plan it. Tomorrow, the dryer, I'm going. The dryer door swings open. The sock is waiting up against the side wall. He hopes you don't see him, then he grabs onto your sweater, and he's gone. Thank you very much.
Jerry Seinfeld, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job, Jerry. Thank you very much for being here. Mr. Seinfeld, we have to pause one more time. We'll be right back.
5 times the strength of steel.
Thank you very much, folks. That's our 7th anniversary program. Now, next week we'll return Thursday night at 9:30, and I understand L.A. Law will now be seen nightly at 12:30. Wouldn't that be something? Ladies and gentlemen, here now to sing the late night anthem, Welsh superstar Tom Jones. Tom.
There's a cool breeze blowing, you can feel it cross the line. It's clear blue skies and Mars eyes, a place where you can stand. And late night is the reason our forefathers fought with pride. It's serpent fun, a dad and son, a feeling that's deep inside. It's a late night world. It's a world that we can share. So turn on your TV and watch it with me. It's a late night world of love. Then I awake and look around me at the many Nielsen families that surround me, who still don't know about a certain talk show that can fill the hunger in their souls. So change the channel, change your life. It's It doesn't cost a thing. You're talking loud, standing proud, now join us as we sing. It's a late night world. It's a world that we can share. So turn on your TV and watch it with me. It's a late night world of love. It's a late night world of
Every night, David Letterman and Paul Schaefer take the same road home from work. Only this time, they went a little out of their way.
Hi. Need some help? I don't know. Looks good as new to me. Where's the Amish guy?
Hey, where's my wallet?
Huh?
deadbeat.
Hey, freeze!
Saturday, host Tom Hanks has the missing moments from his big hit. Keith Richards pumps up the volume, and these guys pump you up on Saturday Night Live.